Hey guys, my name is Sean Thomas. Welcome to our second lesson in the our Panjaz community as we work towards uh, making sure we spend some time with rhythm. We took away some from the first lesson. Our key takeaways. We touched on making sure rhythm is at the center of what it is we are doing. We also introduced to you guys a concept of mine, music airy. All right, we are listening more than ever. One of my first encounter with the great Clark Terry, God rest his soul, I was playing my tenor, and he came up to me and said, "Hey, Sean, beautiful instrument. Play me a ballad." And the reason why he said play a ballad, the most difficult pieces to play are ballads because it's a slow piece and you have to demand attention from your listener, your audience. So if you are not in that on that level to really go through a ballad and make someone listen, then of course your rhythm might be you might be lacking some rhythm. Just to make sure you and this is why we are spending time with rhythm, music airy. We listening. That's one of the things he said to me as well. One of the problems in jazz music, which is what most people know this music to be, which is to some America's classical music, is that we don't listen. So it's all about listening first. So rhythm, music airy, and of course, make sure we pay attention to those downbeats as we discussed in our first lesson. If you didn't get a chance to check out that first lesson, if you are coming across this second lesson and you didn't see that first one, maybe you should go back, check it out, the foundation from there. That would help you to get into this second lesson we're going to kick off with soon. So have patience. That is one of the things as well. Make sure you take your time. Compete with yourself. Don't compete with anyone else. And find people in your community that you can do this with. By the way, as I said that, please share your flag. Put your flag up. Barbados, St. Lucia, Trinidad, wherever. Put your flag up so we could have an idea of, you might also be able to see that there are maybe 2 or 3 more folks in your hometown checking this out. All right, so we could all get together and just share information. So music airy, rhythm, right? And practicing our major scale. And the major scale, the scale we will focus on is C major scale. All right, we're going to stick with C major scale for now and keep it simple. We started where we played, it would have been 6. So we started with our lazy triplets. Then we went to fulfilling those triplets in full. So we said beautiful, beautiful. So we did just a few syllables in that. If you check the first video out, you will see. And then we played all of the syllables in beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. From there, we moved to the 8th notes. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Then the 4th one is where we brought in the 8th note triplets. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. Then we brought in the swing feel, the swing triplets. Beauty. So it goes like beautiful, 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 beautiful. That's the 5th one. The 6th one is where we brought in 16th notes. So make sure you go back to that video and check those out. What we're going to do today is continue that same approach but we will start on beat 2, doing the same thing, beat 2. What is the difference, someone may ask? You will be surprised as we go forward just how you feel rhythms. Rhythm is very, 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 very complicated. So you have to take your time to make sure it's felt, all right, rather than learning how to just count stuff. And counting is important, don't get me wrong, and don't take this the wrong way, but how you feel rhythm. We have 4 beats, all right, that we are working with. 4 beats in the bar. 1, 2, 3, 4. Inside there, what we are trying to do is free ourselves in such of a way that we are not just bouncing off of one when you start doing your solos or you start improvising. A lot of the times people just bounce from one, beat one. So these lessons, it's all about just trying to get into the feel of the rhythm, music airy, listening. All right, so what we're going to do is start on beat 2. The first lesson we started on beat 1, and this lesson we're going to start on beat 2. And we're going to do the same thing we did in the first lesson where we talked about lazy triplets. Then we played all of the triplets. We did eighth notes. Then we did eighth note triplets. We did the swing feel. And then we ended with 16th notes. Those will be applied in this lesson number 2 on beat 2. All right. And of course, you know, as I mentioned in the last lesson, you should have some kind of a metronome or what have you on our Facebook page, which is the Pan Jazz Community Facebook page. There is a audio file that you could just play and have that in the background. You need something like that. It's important. So let's crank up here. If this phone would allow me to get in. All right, so here we go. So we will start our beat. So this is where we say it's 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. We begin everything on beat 2 for this lesson. The first lesson we started on beat 1. This lesson, beat 2. So lazy triplets, where we say beat 2 we're going to start on. So it's 1, beautiful, beautiful. We do the beautiful and the T. The first lesson, you go back, you're going to make sure you get that. So here we go. Let's try that. Lazy triplets. 1, beautiful, and we're going to feel it. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Okay. Now, again, counting and playing, you may find that it's difficult to do that. No problem. Take your time. It's easy for things in rhythm to change and you didn't realize you are doing something different. This is why we have to stop when we begin and it's not right and start again. So we did lazy note triplets. Now we're going to do that same lazy note triplet but fulfill all the syllables. So we'll say beautiful, beautiful. So we play all those syllables. Beautiful from beat 2. All right? It really gets it gets tricky. So here we go. Make sure you count. Have your metronome or use this. It's on Facebook. Make sure you have that. You bounce from 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. Now the count, when you count, you will notice that the numbers are in a different place. When you begin on 1, it feels okay, but as you move stuff around, it starts to get a little on edge, okay? So here we go, let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Let's do both of them. 1, 2. Stay with that beat. Make sure we stay with whatever rhythm we have that is accompanying us. All right, one more time. 1, 2, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. All right, gets tricky. Let's do that again. The all syllables. 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. It gets tricky. All right. So again, one more time. All syllables, triplets. 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Okay. All right. So this lesson number 2, we are bouncing from beat 2. Make sure we are clear. Don't mix it up. Keep things simple. Have patience. We are making sure music airy is at the fore and rhythm is our foundation. All right. Let's move to eighth notes. Right. So eighth notes, we're going to begin again. This lesson we bounce from beat 2. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2 and 3. Make sure 2 is, treat 2 like if that is 1, because you don't want to 1, 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2. When you come back around, you emphasize on 1. Make sure it's clear that 2 is more the solid or the gravity, the foundation that you are building from, not 1. So let's go to the eighth notes, starting on beat 2. Three, 4, 1, 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 1, 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. One more time. 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. we dealt with that first three. We have three more. Now we're going to do eighth note triplets. Eighth note triplets on beat 2 when we say 1, 2, 3. Each beat gets a triplet, a full set of triplets. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, and it goes like this. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. Each beat, 1, 2, 3, 4, each one of those. However, we are starting from beat 2. So when we say 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, beautiful, 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 beautiful from 2. All right? The first set of triplets on beat 1, silent. But beat number 2 is where we kick things off. So here we go. Let's get our beat. Two, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. One more time. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. Okay? Again, beat 2. We begin everything from beat 2. All right? Let's go to the swing feel triplets. So that's where the shuffle comes in. So when we say 1, 2, 3, 4, instead of beautiful, 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 it's a beaut. So it's beaut, full beaut, full beaut, full beaut. We need to get those things in. Make sure we stop, connect with the rhythm. So it's beauty, full beaut, full beaut, full beaut, full beaut. We begin with beaut, but then it starts full beaut, full beaut. Those are the syllables we're going to be playing. So it's beautiful, beautiful, beauty, but the shuffle is beauty, full beauty, full beauty, full beauty. So we're going to do the shuffle and then do both of them. Okay? Here we go. 3, 4, build. Full beauty, full beauty, full beauty, full beauty, full beauty, full beauty. Okay? So that's the feel. Beaut, full beaut, full beaut, full beaut, full beaut. Let's do both of them. Okay? So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. Here we go again. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. One more time. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. All right, feel it. Right. We're gonna end with 16th notes. All right. 16th notes from beat 2. Each beat 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 beats. So 16th notes are 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1 E and straight notes like in the first lesson. The 8th notes and the 16th notes straight. How you feel that it just continues, it flows. Every rhythm flow, but there are differences in how it's felt. This is why we are We base everything on making sure you count yes and you take your time, but work your way into feeling this stuff so that you start disconnecting yourself from just 4 beats and beginning on beat 1 all the time. The 4 beats exist, but you can float your way through the 4 beats. And this is how great jazz musicians make music. All right? Let's do 16th notes. Let's get our drum in. So the 16 notes is 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a 1E and a 2. We begin on beat 2. Here we go. 2, 3, 4, 1. 2, 3, 4, 1. 2, 3, 4, 1. 2, 3, 4. One more time. Right. Now let's play the 3. Let's do the 8th note triplets, the swing feel triplet into 16th. Ready? Let's give it a shot. 1, beautiful. So let's do this again. We're going to do the 8th note triplets, the 8th note swing feel, followed by 16th notes. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Here we go. Have fun. Here we go. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1E and a 2E. One more time. 1, 2. That's swing feel. 1. Beautiful. 1. Then 16s. 1E. You know, and they have fun with it. So let's see if we could do them all. You want to give it a shot? Let's give it a shot. All right, let's do it together as well. Get your instrument, make sure, set things up, and let's try doing them all. Right. So we start with lazy triplets. Then we go from lazy triplets. We break the beautiful up with lazy triplets, and then after that we go into 8th notes, followed by 8th note triplets, swing feel triplets, and then we close off with 16th. It could get a little bit rough, so this is where we may need to put our seatbelts on, right? So I think I loaned someone my seatbelt, so wish me luck. Here we go. So it's beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. That's how we begin. Lazy note triplets, okay? Beautiful, beautiful. Okay, here we go. 1, beautiful. One more time. Beautiful, beautiful. 1. Beautiful, beautiful. One more time. 1. One more time. 1. Seat belt. 1. Now, 8 notes. Triplets. 8 note triplets. Swing feel. 16. Tricky stuff. Let's analyze this one more time. Things could have been a little bit, you know, some turmoil. 1, 2. Let's go back a little bit so we have some more time. 2, 3, 4, 1. Beautiful, beautiful. Again. Now, let's analyze this so we understand in terms of starting on beat 2. When we say the 8th note, 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, and 3. We stop before, so we have to give ourselves some time before we pick up 2 with the 8 note triplets. Let's try that. That things could be a little weird. 8th notes. 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, 2. You see that? So let's go from the triplets. Let's start from the top, because we may have to have a pause. There should be a pause inside here. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 1, and 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, and beautiful. 4, 1. 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. So you see that? Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So before we end, let's make sure things are as clear as day. The count from 2, the first 3 lazy triplets, then because we have 2 in those, right? We break up that lazy note triplet, we do all of them, and then 8th notes. So that is the third one, right? The third one, the 8th notes. there is a pause after the eighth note, so we could catch beat 2. Let's go over this once more. And I'm counting so we could try and see how best we could catch it. If you don't count, then you may just go straight into doing those eighth note triplets, and you are beginning on beat 1. We have to be very careful. So here we go. One more time. Seat belts. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's do that again. Let's do that again. It slips. 1, 2, yeah. 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, 3, 4. 1. Right? Right. Now that is where the fun comes in, because, like I said, rhythm is very tricky, and I'm going to emphasize that if you have other musicians around, it doesn't have to be steel pan players only. You could have a bass player, a saxophone, trumpet, guitar. The key takeaway is just making sure we float inside of these 4 beats. That is what swing is all about. This is why, with jazz music, as most people know this music to be jazz, some America's classical music, swing. When you can just detach yourself from, the rhythm and just swing inside of that 4 beats, So that is the key takeaway. Rhythm is at the center. We are playing our major scale, C major scale, beginning from beat 2. The first lesson, again, was beat 1. This is beat 2. We're going to do this thing once more before we head out. And again, please share, subscribe, all that stuff. Go to your Facebook page, which is the Pan Jazz community. Like, share. Let's build this community. As we connect the dots, it is going to get very interesting, especially when we start intertwining 1, 2, etc. It's going to get very interesting. And again, please try to find someone that you could work with, be it online, whatever. Just it really helps if you are doing this with other people. That is why music is about, working with one another to make great music. So we're going to do this before we close off again. And what we're going to do is try to count all the way through. Let's try that. It's a little tricky. Here we go. Seat belts. 3, 4, and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2, 3, 4, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3. Not bad, but the only thing we did was we placed the 16th note before the swing 8 notes. Let's do it once more, and this time we will end with 16th notes. All right? We're counting 1 to 4 all the way through. Let's try that. Last take. Here we go. 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2, 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 4 and 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I think the last one might have been, but one more time. Okay, let's do it one more time. As they say, one for the road. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Feel it. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 1 and 2 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 4, 1. I think that's it. Yeah. So like, share, make sure, put your flag up. Let's see where you guys are listening from so we could continue to move forward. And we're going to see you again soon. All right? It could really get tricky. Thanks for hanging out with me again. So take care. Bye-bye.